So I've been wanting to modify this truck since I got it, do some simple stuff to it, and got real sick of the scary thought of getting rock chips, on the bottom. I mean, it's a work truck, it's gonna happen probably, but also I'm a little OCD, so it's got mud flaps on the rear from the factory. They stick out, they're flexible, but it did not have any on the front. And did a lot of research, and these are the best ones as far as trying to match the rear. These are the Rokblokz. They're slightly adjustable. They can move in and out a little bit. I have them moved all the way in to try to get them the same amount out as the rear. Also flexible, same type of material. The instructions were okay. They didn't explain real well. I've only had them on for about 40 miles. Obviously the mud and stuff that's on the truck now is from before them, but you can see how much they've caught already. There's 4 pieces for the front. You take out a screw up here and the 2 at the bottom. You don't reuse the factory ones at the bottom, but you do reuse this factory one at the back. And it's got this little plate that's made out of the same material. You put all the snaps in it, and you reuse the top bolt right there, and you put that in there. Then you leave these 2 lined up. This is where the factory one holds this piece of plastic on, and you have a short screw, long screw, short screw, short screw, then 2 long screws, and then you have some spacers that go back there because of how it arches, and then of course you have washers for all of it. So they're really simple to install. They just didn't explain which screws go where. But if you have a 1-ton truck that has the factory rear mud flaps, these match perfect. Still want to do window tint on this thing, and eventually some white letter all-terrain tires, and that's gonna be pretty much it. But just a little update, kind of explaining the mud flaps and my review of them, and I love them. I don't really like the hard plastic ones. I think they look a little weird, a little small, and they don't match. So definitely, if you have a 1-ton truck, you might want to consider these Rokblokz. They're fairly reasonable priced. Now, I did buy the kit for the F-250 or the F-350 single rear wheel, and it's cheaper because if you buy the one for the 1-ton, they come with the Rokblokz rear mud flaps, and it's more money, and I wanted to keep my factory mud flaps for the rear and just do the front.